बिगड़ना था, बिगड़ना था, है ना। ये भी चलाना था, ये भी चलाना था। हाँ ठीक, चला ले, चला ले, आवाज बंद करके चला ले हमारी। पता नहीं क्या हुआ भाई, यूट्यूब तो बड़े यूट्यूब साइड से बंद हो गया है। तो लेट्स कंटिन्यू जहाँ पर नहीं छोड़ा था। Using MDI, we get lots of domain rather than just some redirected to Sony, some not. So we got this first, this one, and we can see it belongs to Sony picture. It's keep to network. बढ़िया ब्रो जम्बू, अरे लोग भाई बढ़िया बढ़िया। So let's save this first one. Let's save due to multiple URL opener. Dot. Belongs to page. So just television kids. Kids and backward. Not shown pictures. So this one. See, Maddie, we have to make sure whether it's again. Okay, dog, we already added it. AI Media Cloud, and it belongs to Media Cloud Service, Sony Media Cloud Services. So we are gonna use this too. We are just gonna copy it. Action Taiwan, Action Asia, Animax Asia. It's already belongs to Sony. Yeah, we already added Creeper Pictures, Video Pictures 22. Okay. So using the MDI tool, you are able to grab multiple domains that are useful. Let's search bleeding finger music. Company owned by the company owners acquired by. We have to search one by one. Sony Music Publishing. बढ़िया मेल bro. Bleeding finger is also belongs to that is showing 443. So this is one. So we are just gonna copy it, paste it here. If made extreme music already belongs to Sony, and you can see. So using just one tool that I'm using, we're able to grab multiple domains, or we can say acquisitions that acquired by Sony, and we can do our Recon. I can use a Recon framework further on these to grab more information. After we don't need this. Extreme backstage. Recon the mind map, bro. I will share, and this is useful. Extreme music login, admin, whatever we are using, and if we are able to do sign up or register server error. Okay, but this URL is interesting, and so I'm gonna use this, and we are gonna make it important, and I'm gonna create a note. Return URL interesting param. Second, have one login page. I will have to do more recon on this. No thanks, Phil. And I think it's already belongs to Sony. And it there is a Google Auth. So based on this, you can hack and report multiple issue on Sony. And these are all belongs to Sony.com. Frontage.jp. You can see here it is frontage ink, but if I search frontage.jp on acquired by, or we can say ink acquired by. So who is the frontage? It's different, I think. Frontage JP Toro. Oh, go back. We are gonna move it. Frontage ink. Let's see whether it is the same one or not. No, this is different one. This is frontage lab, not what this frontage used for. We are entertainment company. So entertainment company must belongs to Sony. So frontage.jp is also in our list. Games network already added. Gorilla Games. That's it's a private program on, or not private, not, it's a public program on background, but we can add this as, and it's used for gaming, and this is also belongs to Sony. So we are gonna remove this json.com. I understand. Games network, and Games network already belongs to Sony. GMTV Visa AC. Wait a second. So KC Global Media Singapore. Let's search this. KC Global Media Singapore worldwide. Oh, and we can use ChatGPT to answer this. Look, complete Sony networks. So KC Global. This domain where it is in Flex USSC Medicam TV. Yeah, this one. KC Global belongs to Sony. Using these techniques, like I have these kind of domains, and I can use different kind of technique to get this one. I can add a note and make it important and have a Google oath sign up sign in functionality. Get.tv, and it's already showing Sony pictures. This is already belongs to Sony. So I'm just gonna paste it here. Using just Microsoft Exchange service, I am able to grab multiple Apex domain. That is acquired by Sony. humanmedia.co.uk. Got it. And please release external link. Deadline.com Sony, and it belongs to this URL is going to for Sony. Deadline.com. And Drupal 9, interesting. Nginx. Oh, Sony Pictures.tv. This belongs to Sony itself. Kids Station, and it's already in Japanese. Kids Station, and if I search Kids Station, what, by who? Japanese is television, and owner Sony Picture Entertainment. Okay, 67%. So this domain we are getting from this, where it is. Human, we are already at it. So we are just delete, remove the rest of Aniplex already added. Watch. So each station, this one belongs to Sony. Bro, input is simple. Input is this path of your file, like this MDI, check MDI Python 3 check MDI dot py dsony.com, and it's Sony. If required, I will create a bash script that will automatically add you in analysis, and then you can able to use it. As I'm using MDI, so instead of typing all the path and all, you can just use this. Okay, so let's move to next domain. We already added this. Florest, florestprod.com.pr, Floresta. So we are just gonna search for on wiki for same Floresta dot in, and we are gonna use wiki. So Floresta Slice is the same company or not? It's different. And if I just use Floresta where it is, all these, all other stuff. This is the path of this Floresta. Floresta and CDN base. And Sony Pictures Television Company, it's already written. So let's copy this. So this is already belongs to Sony. impossiblescience.com. Let's search this because we don't get anything here. Possiblescience.com wiki. Sony Pictures. So this is already belongs to Sony Pictures as we can see in its title. So what we can do, nothing is showing here, so we can use subdomain enumeration on here like subfinder and all. So let's add this. Next is itv.kpmmusic.com, and it's not dual load properly. Left tank.pictures. Most of like all these domains that we are grabbing are belongs or have a connection with Sony. So if you just run one tool like check MDI, okay, I'm able to grab so much apex domains and all and that uh and there are more if I include Sony because I remove Sony from the output, like where it is, yeah, I have removed Sony from the output. If I use exact Sony, then it will this will also not come. Based on this, like, and there are more subdomains and domains for same. You can see this. You can see these type of apex domain I am able to get just using one tool, and then I can use more my Recon techniques to find different kind of subdomains and pen test like other website. Okay, so using this tool, I am able to grab multiple domains such as this, like axn.pl, and interesting one that have some parameter as already showing to us. I am marking as a note. So whenever I go for hacking and picking an acquisition for rest of stuff, then I can pick this domain first. Okay. So now moving to next topic. Now we have these apex domains, and if required we can go for every domains to find ASN. ASN enumeration is a it gives us lots of IP that belongs to a target prefix through ASN or CIDR ranges, and then we can use multiple tools to split up and grab the domain names. So now let's go to ASN and first add all these. So I'm gonna directly add all these. Tool name is bro check MDI. Where it is, this one. I will add, don't worry, I will share my Mindmap and Sony Recon too on my GitHub. So if anyone need like for further pen testing on Sony or doing bug bounty on Sony, you can use this mind map that I'm creating. So this whole week I'm going to create a live stream on this hacking Sony together, and we will report live if we find something some kind of bug. So I will try to do it continuously on live. Let's use HTTPS whether it belongs to this or not. Remove this 404 not found. Sony Pictures Television already belongs. connection timeout, and we are gonna pick this up and paste it here. Animax TV already added. Animax, SonyPictures.com. It's direct, and this Sony Pictures FF Firm Films dot whatever. So we are just gonna add this SST9 Sony Crackle LA.axn already belongs to. Bro, I will try in days time or at what we can say, or the same time that I'm doing today. But if I got time in evening before this, like 4 and all, then I can use this axn.pt. I think axn already added, so every belongs to this axn.com. Is it really down or it's just saying? Yeah, it's already dead. animexindia.com. https remove this. Whether this is belongs to Sony Media Molecule. neonkoi.com and Savage Game Studios, Sony Interactive Entertainment Europe Limited. So we are just gonna add this. One and KC Global Media Singapore already checked. If you are late, then we have already checked that KC Global belongs to Sony. Sony is owner of KC Global. StereoPictures.com already added, whatever, just ignoring the AU. KPM Music, that's I think all I have already added. KPM Music. Oh, do we have KPM Music? KPMmusic.com. Yeah, we have ITV, but yeah, KPM Music we have already added. So remove this electric. Electric Gray, take part. Sony Pictures belongs to Sony itself. KPM Music already added. Extreme Music already added. Sony Crackle, KPM Music. So these are, I think, redirection to the same domain production. KPM Micronics.net. It's something unique. Let's check. Micronics.net. Let's Google Micronics.net. Okay, I think found some library pub ambassador Sony Cracker. And we are just gonna Google. So I don't think it's so much useful to us. Pop.co.uk and Which entertainment it is? It's narrative entertainment UK. So narrative entertainment owned by who? Sony Pictures Entertainment. Okay. So we are just gonna copy all these and paste it here. Telify Media. And I think it's already belongs to Sony. So paste it here. This is already belongs to Sony. Sony Channel Asia don't require Sony Pictures .jp don't Sony Picture Television don't server Toro and Sony Picture Television. Okay, and we are getting emails and it's interesting. I will show you why it's interesting in next stream, and we are gonna add it, make it important, insert a note having three sp emails useful recon more recon. So in my Recon technology, Recon Mindmap, I have created a step where we are using emails to grab subdomains. Pictures.com, nothing. So yeah, if we search CFMAD, first of all, CFMAD, CFMAD owned by CFMAD.com. Does it really belong to Sony? And is created using wik.com. So let's search this, what it is meaning. Bro, like if you watch GC, 12 months, cracking bug bounty in 12 months. So in 12 months, if you use Sony as your 12 months, and this is the whole record data you are going to use. So no matter what whatever someone says, and it's another company, cfmary.com. Hmm, let's ask ChatGPT. Chat, I have to log in. What the fuck? Let's use my account. So cfmary.com acquired by who? And about the acquisition included CMAD to find the most recent about CMAD on an app. When checking the news resource words. Yeah. So let's cfmad.com and It's info@mysite.com. Any specific information available to get Wix, Google Cloud CDN? Let's check it here. Google tag. Then anything they are using PayPal, Wix Media, JavaScript. Anything going to this one. Relationship, nothing. Meta, detailed, we don't need. Okay, page, blog. Let's search their blog. Let's try to translate. Ask for a budget, terms of use, all posts. Interesting. Ifmadu.com, sign up with your email, register with Google, insert, login. Interesting. The CFMed. By CFMed. Okay. CFMed one acquired by who? Ask about his real time access. Help me, brother. For what, bro? Hmm, let's let's put this website in our checking, and what we can do. CFMAT 2023 by CFMAT. Nothing going to belong Sony. So what we can do? Website format.com, cfmadi.com. भाई एंड्रॉइड तेरा मेरे से अच्छा है बे. Hmm, who is no information. Any mail service which TNS. Yeah, no information available. Not much information available. CFMAD is the company name. CFMAD. Organization. Company. International. CFMAD. We are not getting any information. Okay, so what we can do, cfmadi.com, and we are gonna just cfmad add this in here, but we're gonna make it change its color to this and add a note. Need to verify belongs to Sony or not. John, few minutes, what are we doing here? Though I'm using I'm telling about my Recon framework. Okay, so we are on our first stage of check MDI tool that uses Microsoft Exchange Service to grab apex domains, and using this we are getting multiple apex domains such as these, and these are belongs to Sony. Need to verify if and if it is belongs to Sony, then we can go. Then this is interesting domain. So, so now we I have show you the tool how useful the MDI like check MDI tool it is. Okay. So now moving into the next step. After check MDI, whatever you domain you get like this gget.tv or safemedia.com. Let's move this first because I've already did. Get TV, Get Visa, GSN.com. So whatever what you can do, you can go to ASN and DNS checker bgp.he.net. Okay. So what is DNS checker can like is good for? Let me show you. Uh, if I go to bgp.he.net and dnschecker.org, so I will show the difference of both. So first, let's check Sony Global Solutions, Sony Pictures Inclusion. Okay, so interesting one we have Sony Pictures Technologies, whatever they are having, and Sony Interactive Entertainment. Network communication, ignore this if you find Sony network communication because Sony also uses IP services. So most of the IP belongs to this or belongs to their customer, not Sony itself. And Sony Electronics and Sony Interactive ये तो check करनी है accepting the network. Except the network system, we have to check all the ASN we are getting. So let's check this one. And if I go to these are the IP range first we are getting. Okay, so you can use one by one all these apex domain to grab more ASN. Where is the Sony? So we can use all these apex domains to grab all the like all the ASN from these companies and these apex domains, and then we can go for hunting. And so before we going like ASN, I'm gonna show you to another is this one. First is bgp.he.net and second is DNS checker. So if I just search for sony.com and I don't like DNS lookup, and we can use different kind of server like Google, Cloudflare, OpenDNS, Quad. So first use the Google itself and we're gonna search. And if we see a records belongs to Amazon technology does not meet proof pointing anything that belongs to Sony here, nothing. So what about sonypictures.com? Recommend technology, Google LLC. If you find like most of the cases, you find MXC code, and MXC code is contained by used by the target itself, and there you may find another ASN that is not showing by here. For example, if I search for state.co, we don't get anything like we don't get ASN anything like this here. Info belongs to Amazon, but if I go to there and put 8.gov, and if I go to MXC code, you can see Department of State Department of State, and we get an ASN, AS6966. So these two are very helpful to find or to do ASN lookup Recon. So just using these kind of. So next technique is our ASN. So if I'm gonna add, sorry, ASN. Okay. So ASN, I'm grabbing all the ASN like this. Go to, and I'm gonna search for Sony. First, we have Sony Global Solution, but we don't want Sony Picture Technology. Yeah, we want this one. So paste it here. It. And we are gonna copy. Let first, uh, let's copy all this stuff. And what we gonna do? We can use ChatGPT or Linux for both, but here I'm gonna use ChatGPT. Give me the only ASN number value. So now we got don't show in comma, separate them with new line. So we got all these ASN, and we are gonna copy this. I'm gonna delete this and paste it here. So these are the real ASN, but since we have all these are also on our in our scope, so let's go to first there gamesonetwork.com and gameso network game so network. Is there any Asian? Nothing. Gameso network.com IP info Amazon Inc. Nothing, but if I go to DNS checker, DNS lookup, oh, what's the target name? So we are gonna search game show network.com. John Amazon Proofpoint Inc. And if we search game store network, is they are using the default one or which one? Okay, they are using gsn.com. Game show. Okay. New Star Security Service. Okay, we don't get anything. But if we are using gsn.com, did we get any? Okay, we got the same result. gsn.com. I've been for Amazon Inc. Okay, nothing interesting. And if I search GSN itself, government service network, government service network. Okay, GSN Games Inc. Whoever this is, tell me the website of gsngames.com. Okay, and if I search gsngames.com, GSN Games and GSN both are same, so maybe we can include this ASN as the part, but this does not contain any IP information. And if I search on DNS lookup gsngames.com, anything, a record not found, Amazon data service, Amazon, nothing interesting. Let's change it to Cloudflare and search. Still getting the same, no change. Okay. So even if we found this ASN of this target, it's not useful. Let's pick any other domain. Toro.tv, I'll leave this. AXN, yeah, we can use AXN. AXN online. Okay, so if I search for this, and we go to kind of IP ranges. Is it really the same AXN? It's in Bangladesh. And AXN.com belong to ASN. Oh, AXN online. Let's search website of AXN online. AXN.com, AXN.co.uk. Is it really AXN live copyright Sony channel or links? And what we can do instead of searching, we can search for AXN network. We don't get nothing interesting. Best using inverted comma. Nope. And secondly is this CPT holding sync. We can use this too. Nothing. Okay. AXN network search first. Services. Is there any services? Let's search cases. At India belongs to Sony too. So I think AXN network we can mark them as, but let's first search axn.com if we get anything here. Google and look up TNS. Amazon Inc. Not sure. NSNS nothing. MX code, is there any MX code? Proof pointing, nothing interesting. So let's consider this network. Sorry, we are searching AXN online services. So then we consider this edge. So let's mark it is same. And where is the AXN? We can paste it here. Sorry, we can make ASN, then we can paste it here. Or bro, I will try to come every week. So you can grab all the essence for these, and I've already shared you techniques how to find ASN and all. So once you find the ASN, what we are gonna use, uh if I go to my Recon, like we find ASN, we grab the CIDR, then we can use ASN to scan echo ASNR and ports to scan. So we can scan whole the ASN, and another thing that we can use map CIDR to just grab the CIDR ranges. So if I search this and prefix P4 and just copy it and control C, clear CIDR, and if I wanna paste it here, no such file or directory. Okay. What we can do, I'm gonna create a mkdir axn cd action CIDR, paste it here, and action dot CIDR. No input provided by nano dash rc map CIDR. Yeah, I have created this. So let's remove this, and what we can do, cd Sony axn map CIDR. Then we can use href DNSD to just display what we can do. Map CIDR is a tool that grab all the IP through this range, whatever I subnetting is possible. Then we are using href DNS tool and D option just to display the domain name, not the IP itself. So let's see if we get any domain that is still working. Bro, I will starting this like grabbing. If you done Recon properly, then 80% of your hunting is done, because creating like getting all the information and all things about a target. Okay, we don't get anything. Is it really? Because after completing this mind map of Sony, like I'm creating here, so let me show you one thing. Open, and I have created an Honda X mine, and how easy it will become to for me to hunt on Sony, like on Honda. I'm able to grab CVs and all. I'm able to bypass 403 using null and all. So yeah, we will come to hunting like this once our recon is completed. So I will teach you how to create like how to create notes like this, and then we are gonna move into further hacking and testing, or we can say manual hunting. Bro, I have waiting for 2K subscriber to start a series called hack reporting bugs until or we can say we are gonna stream until we don't find something unique or a target of reports we have to submit. So we are gonna use this second 10. I think nothing changed here, and it's just become 107 167. So that's why for manual hunting, that's why I starting making notes like this. Yeah, if when my recon is completed, just I will just visit this one. Okay, so I will teach you two different kind of approaches. Like when you're doing recon, so using this like creating notes and based on tag. how you can create notes based on the technology like I have created for Honda. Like they are using IIS 8.5, and I have collected all the subdomains that they are using IIS 8.5. Then I'm start hunting on those based on the IIS checklist that I have. So you can grab all the, okay, we don't get anything. So these are the ASN for Sony, and we can grab all the ASN for these two. Okay, so let's move into our next Recon stuff. That is after ASN port scanning with Nabu. That will be. So what is a phase one? The second one. Like I'm gonna use Subfinder, and then I'm using SMap. SMap is a tool that use Shodan. Okay, this is the path. Like if I go to SMap GitHub, so I'm using SMap like SV and all. It using you can install using this. So SMap use Shodan, and it is a wrap up on Nmap. So instead of your machine, it will gonna use Shodan, and then you will get the port of target. So let's axn.com, or what we can do, we can pick any of the domains like this one. So xn.pl, or we can use gsn.com itself. Let's go to gsn.com and clear cd cd Sony and kdr gsn cd gsn subfinder d gsn.com or gsn.subfinder. So now we are getting these domains. So now I'm using smap il gsn. So we are getting the ports, those are open on these domains. So it becomes easy to us to grab all the ports rather than 8443. Like, yeah, IMAP, SMTP, Apache HTTP 2.4.1, anything else, Citrix and Fuse, Auto Discover. Okay, this is nothing interesting. MTPS or playeveryday.gsn.com. Let's check what this site contains. Playeveryday.gsn, and what, and it have multiple CV 202139. So just using the Recon, we are able to find multiple CVs. Let's see whether they are exploitable or not, or it's just a false positive. And I think it's surely belongs to Apache HTTP 2.4.1, whatever. So let's search this. What is this CV all about? Mod proxy to forward the request to origin server chosen by the remote server.
Okay. So what we can do, we can search for exploit of all the CV we have on this target. And you can see we have multiple CVs. And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get smap, not smap, gsn.subfinder, and I'm gonna copy all this. So instead of copying all this, I'm gonna use httpx, and I'm gonna use let's first use this nu gsn.httpx. No bro, no API needed. So you can see like just using Recon, I'm able to grab multiple CVs belongs to them. So you can pick anyone from the list and I will start updating my in mind map. So we get all these. So let's just copy these. And what we can do, so these are the live domains. So cat gsn dot httpx cut d by colon, and we're gonna print f2. Or what we can do, f3, and I'm just gonna copy all these and go to this, and we are gonna paste them here. And interesting one is this one, and we are gonna make it whole red, and we are gonna make it very important, but we are changing it for red because we find something unique about this target. So, and I'm gonna create a note, multiple CV showed by Shodan extension. These are the CV it's showing. And what else we can do? smap, aggressive scan, sv, and play everyday.gsn.com. http, and we are gonna use script scan too. Let's see. It's not showing for CVs. So maybe what we can do, we can go to Shodan and just gonna use let's search what is this play everyday dot gsn.com. Result found. Let's use SSL. Play every day. HTTP. Result found. Nice. Or we can use host play every day. gsn.com. No result found. Okay. Oh, so let's just go back. We got these CVs. Let's pick up any 2022 CV and we are gonna paste it here. 28615 and it's already belong to mode proxy. I already know this. Hmm. Nice. Let's see if we can able to get exploit. So I think Metasploit already have an exploit for the same. Hmm. Do we have any flow script? Open world security net map, and it's a critical severity. Nice. Attack vector network complexity. So user interaction none. Yeah. If we be able to find exploit of this, then we can do something very good for this. And it is an integer overflow. Front exploit price. Web server. cwa.com. So we can just grab all these like भाई ये इस चीज की साइट है वर्ल्ड भी ये खुद वल्नरेबल दिखा रही है सही है भाई so we can check all the CVs and if we able to find an exploit we are just gonna crack this and since they are using 443 let's check that port also https secure connection failed and what are the ports 443 any other 587 submission okay so maybe something is more information I think issue so we can what we have done we have grabbed ASN apex domain from check MDI tool and we have other acquisition finding techniques that we will be discuss later and some I've already shown in last streams but this is the one technique until the your Recon goes on like if I'm testing for something unique like my Recon gonna take 1 month 2 month whatever so until that goes on what I do I will just run fast scanning and in my first scanning means this subfinder smap and httpx and using this I'm go for interesting ports that I found like ftp 8080 rather than 80443 like 9000 for the Elasticsearch and then I will go for check what type of service what type of login page what type of technology they are using on that domain on that specific port. And once I confirm, I will look for CVEs, exploit, and do more recon based on the uh, stack they are using. Like here, they are using HTTP 2.4.41, and it's a many vulnerability as it's showing vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable. Alpha.he.net, hydrogen.he.net. So instead of these, maybe um, they are its virtual hosts and Recon, and it's also vulnerable to same. If we exploit this, then nothing gonna all belongs to he.net. But this should not be shown here. Alpha.he.net. This IP belongs to alpha.he.net, but the main belongs to GSM. Okay, so it's an virtual host or third-party hosting service we are using. Okay, until now we have grabbed these domains, and next what we can do? We are getting forbidden. Okay, so let's check for robots.txt. For everything, anything, test Google. So whatever we put, it will gonna show 403 forbidden. So content discovery is on this domain. I don't think it's gonna be useful. So we have to check for other GSN domain like dev.gsn domain. Copy this and check what it have. It's have the same page at gsn.com. See now what application they are using. Apache for PHP 7.33. Okay, so if they are using PHP and it's a cloud-based application, what I'm gonna use assist, not world-based, and I'm gonna search for PHP. This is the PHP, and we are gonna download it. And I'm gonna add this into my base RC nano base RC. First, I'm gonna create a directory mkdir world list php. Okay, so now nano Yes. And if I go to get world list function, paste it here. Oh, php.txt. Oh, sorry. Root world list. It's world list or PHP. Let's save it. Source and let's run this get world lists. आ सकती ब्रो. अरे क्या भाई. So I created a function since these type of world list getting updated by SS not team. So every once in a week I will just run this function and my old world list like for SS not DNS discovery or resolvers automatically get updated. So if anyone needs this function I can share, just let me know. They are using PHP, as you know. Bingo. And another world list we are going to use is Apache based and directory based. So API routes, directories, PHP, automatically generated world list. Apache, this one. So we are going to use this one. And bingobash.com. GSN games. Since this belongs to GSN games, so it automatically belongs to Sony. So we and it's have functionality like login, sign up, and this should be interesting for testing, or we can say for manual testing. So if anyone wanna go until Recon goes on, you can go with this website also. Login with Facebook, interesting. Play bingo. And since it's only showing for login, what else we can do? Bingobash.com, or we're gonna use this Faisal Ahmad.me leave page. First we are gonna use json.com and login pages. Nothing. Now we are gonna use bingobash.com. bingobest.com. It's saying bingo bash. In URL bingobest.com. Did we get anything? Bingo bash. Okay, let's use it as site. Store game article and story report. Search for register or sign up. Any page like this, nothing. And if we search for login, is it really gonna show? Sign up. See, I think there is no way to register, but we can use Facebook login, auth login. Bingo bash. Let's try login at gsn.com. Okay. So gsn.com must have something for sign up in URL. gsn.com sign up. Use it as site. Register. Go to home page. Classic casino. Login. Login with Facebook. Login with GSN email. Okay. So instead of this game show network, register. Rules. We got to sign up for free. So we can use this too and check whether the same login belongs to this, and then we can go for authentication page issues or signed up registration auth vulnerability through this. Since I don't think it's allowed for sign up using auth, but this allows us to log in through auth. So bugs like easy one, like for auth, let me show you one thing. I have created a whole bunch of stuff for auth as in my Mindap. If I find auth, email verification, share, other accesses, account takeover, and all. So I will, once we get for manual testing, I'm gonna use these all mind maps to hunt for auth vulnerability on these domains. So that's why I'm making note for auth and marking it as important since dev.gsn. But it's not a part of this, it's a part of this. Virtually it is necessary package when you update Kalina use WSL in window work fine. Bro, for virtual machine I have window Alienware laptop, and for burp and Xminds and VPS I use MacBook. For virtual machine I use Alienware for for learning AWS pen testing and all. I'm using Alienware, creating vulnerable virtual machine and attacking machines and then using it. So let's move on our next part of Recon. Like acquisitions, we have already find through some most of Apex domain using CheckMDI, but these all the websites you can use. And interesting one is this. So we are gonna use it tomorrow. In tomorrow account, we are gonna complete these two phase. And since Cloud Recon gonna a lot of time because my Cloud Recon working from I think it's around a month that my tool is running Cloud Recon. And what it will get now, it will fetch all the cloud IP ranges to grab just to, and then I'm using scraping a tool called Cloud Recon. I use scraping method that look in SSL for the term I have searched. For example, controller SSH, cd honda cat honda dot cloud. So you can see honda certified.com, and let's check SEMO SOTA, these all, and something interesting, some interesting domains and some interesting IPs I got here, and some origin IPs, not some, multiple origin IP I have got through this. And when I got for origin IP, I'm able to pen test like easy web bypass, advance, accept the risk, zip code or whatever. But you can see it's first showing us some code to load these pics. I think it's using AngularJS. Yeah, so it may be vulnerable for AngularJS XSS and CSTI. CSTI is client-side template injection that can further leads for XSS. Microsoft ASP. So IS short, short name issues can be found on this IP since we are not facing some kind of WAF like Akamai, something like that. Yeah. And which domain it is? Atos. Let me check for certificate. More information, view certificate, hondacertified.com. And if I search for Honda certified.com, is it? And Sitecore CMS. So yeah, here it is using Akamai, but I don't have to give a shit on Akamai here. That is the power of Cloud Recon. And if I find like there are some reflection, I can use AngularJS XSS payload, and they are using 1.8.3. So I don't think, I really think it's already one. Let's search GitHub Angular. JS XSS. 1.6 plus 1.60. Yeah. So we can use all this stuff like this. Okay. So they are using some kind of filter at client side. Hmm, how we can ignore this shit? Let's search 132.157. Is there anything, any stuff? Find a dealer. Dealer name. Interesting. Paste it here. Yeah. Informed. But based on this information I have got and the time it taking to load, you can see it's a lot. Okay, it's showing us. Mhm. Inventory, vehicle search program, short by map view, filter. Anything I'm getting for search, I'm gonna use this. So for tomorrow, we will gonna complete these two, acquisitions and cloud recon. And also we are gonna complete some useful work from Shodan. So see you all tomorrow. Big fan Sakti bro. I'm your big fan bro. And I'm truly your big fan bro. So I'm gonna stop my streaming here. See you all tomorrow.